Hey, what up, y'all? It's Dyme Witherspoon here, Dyme Digital.
We back.
We in here cooking. We got Will in the building. We got D Hall in the building, of course.
Yeah.
And then we got special guest Scotty up in the building.
What's going on?
Hey, so before we start, I just want to go ahead and say a few things. The Lord puts the greatest things on the other side of fear. Take with it, what you do with it, run with it, have fun with it. But we got Scott in the building. You know, Scott, it's been a while, man. We've been trying to get you up here for a while now, man.
You know.
Tell the people something about him that they don't know about you.
Hey, look, man, it's Scotty in the building. Joe Scott, Scotty Bands, King Joe. Brimbros.com,
Dang, that's how we kicking it off.
That's how we kicking it off.
What y'all got going on over there?
Hey, look, man, we got
You got to talk to the mic, good brother.
we got all your dad hat needs.
Okay.
All your dad hat needs.
You got one on right now? Will?
Oh yeah, we got one on right now.
What that say over there?
Too drunk to fuck. I'm saying them late nights, you at the club, you done had one too many, and it just ain't working like you thought it would.
So them late nights ain't turning into play fights.
Something like that. Something like that.
So, with you being could I say the breadwinner of the hat company, low key, and the Burn Bros, would I say you the head honcho, the CEO?
Nah.
No.
We can't.
I can't put that on you.
Nah, we can't put that on
okay,
you.
No, okay. I say you the engine that makes the car go.
Hey, look.
No.
It's a setup.
Look.
Nah,
right. He trying to put me in a bad position right here, man. Look, I'm still trying to work. I do what I can when I can do it. Director of sales over here.
No, all right.
That's cold right there for. I really get the bag and I keep everybody in
crazy.
line.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You really trying to put me on the spot like that.
Hey, shout out to Mingo. Shout out to Gardner. Shout out to.
Big ups to Mingo, Gardner, Whalen, all y'all the Brim Bros. You know what I'm saying? You know where we at.
Hey, so you got a website or what? Like,
yeah, thebrimbros.com.
Oh, there you go.
Right there. I'm saying thebrimbros.com. Saying don't get it fucked up. thebrimbros.com. Got a couple promotions going on. If you use my name, Scotty, SCOTTY91, get you a nice little discount. But we got a promotion going on the website right now. Check it out.
How long y'all been around, good brother?
Since January this year.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Not even a year yet, and they already killing. Y'all about to put Urban Outfitters out of business.
Hey, look, man.
That's the plan.
There's the plan. This just me talking. I'm sick of seeing Ralph Lauren hats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm sick of seeing Ralph Lauren hats.
Feel how you feel.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't my brand be up there?
Why can't it?
Why can't it? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. And if Ralph want to talk about it, we can talk about it. That's how I feel. Mr. Lauren. If you want,
Mr. Lauren.
If you want to have a conversation, we can do that.
On God.
On God. Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Superficial facts.
Big spontaneous facts.
Unprecedented
facts.
Miscellaneous facts. But listen, man, it feels good to be back up here. Me and the aforementioned Scott, that word is about to be tossed around a lot today. I just want you to know that.
Is that your word of the day?
That's not the word of the day. But I feel like I got to say it because, we did 45 days. For anybody that don't know what that is, it's basically when your chain of command has it out for you and they want to see you suffer. That's the reason. We didn't suffer. We persevered. We did what we had to do. We shook a couple hands and a partnership was formed. Great partnership.
Amazing partnership.
And now we're here. So I've been out the loop for a while, but I'm back like I never left. It's like getting back on the bike after a couple of years. Once you start pedaling and moving, you're good to go because you're rolling. And it don't stop.
You wrote that down, didn't you?
Nope. I don't write.
That was a freestyle?
I just started. I just started
freestyling them whole 45 days.
I was in there.
I should use this.
I was too hot in the cot. I had to really shake and move. Didn't know where my next meal was gonna come from.
That's real talk.
I was losing.
No.
That's
real.
how it was.
That's real. You don't know where your next meal coming from, though.
No, you really don't. It's a rough one. It's a rough one.
So you back now?
Back now. I feel good though. I'm in Taps right now. This transition is going to mean a lot of great things for us moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they try to use the scare tactic, though. I don't understand that. Because if I know what I'm about to get myself into, I don't need you to reassure me that I know what I'm about to get myself into. I don't need you to try to scare me and tell me something that I don't know. So they sit over here, you're going to take a big pay cut. Okay. No benefits. Okay. You might not have a place to live. Okay. Like, I know why I'm here.
Got it.
Then they bring a reserve in. I don't want to be no reserve.
Hey, some people want to do that. Some people like to have a little passive income once they get out.
Very passive.
I mean, yeah. If you're uncertain, why not consider it?
Yeah, but
if you're uncertain,
man, listen, you either all in or you not at all.
I'm about to say you be stupid staying up.
Yeah, definitely. Just not. When you're a creative guy and you got an agenda to do you and move the way you want to move, you just got to do your own thing.
All right. So, what plans you got moving forward?
This TNT, the Noble Teachers, True Night Talk, the Thirst. And the Thirst. The Thirst and the Thirst, TNT. You don't stop.
No. You could have kept that one to yourself, my brother.
The Thirst and the Thirst. Thirst and Night Talk.
Okay, so that's the one you wrote down. You ain't
Yeah.
freestyle that.
I wrote that.
I get that one. All right, cool.
He should have left it in his book.
But moving forward, yeah, this is what I like to do. What we like to do. Walk by our
Big
the
stupid.
beat of our own drum. We don't
Big stupid facts.
like taking orders from people. I don't really like giving them, but I'd rather give them than get them. Just saying.
It's collective.
It don't stop. But this is a team right here, though. So I'm saying, like, it starts with the same mindset and you move forward. We got something great here. Will, I'm tired of you nodding and shaking and stuff, man.
So, Will, what you got going on, man?
Will, it's good to see you, man. Came up here in
It's
all
been a
white
minute.
like you're holy and shit. Yeah, my guy.
Wow.
My guy.
Are you drinking again? Because last time you wasn't drinking.
Last time I wasn't drinking, but we drinking now.
Yeah,
We
okay.
drinking.
With a whole bottle of water. Got it.
Staying hydrated.
We was over here before toe up, low key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
last
was,
time
that
you
episode
was.
it was.
Good episode, though. I listened to it. It was a good episode.
I don't even think the full episode came out. I think it was like
underage
part of it.
peeing.
Underage. Was that not?
That was the underage peeing.
Was
that
it?
Was, that was the second episode.
Okay. Underage peeing. See, Scotty
Yeah,
not.
it's Scotty.
Scotty not.
You out of the loop.
Well, if he listened to it, no, he can't. He can't listen to it. It's on SoundCloud.
It's on iTunes.
No, it's not. Not the second episode. First one is. That one's not.
Yeah. All right, that's that's one of my. I gotta check that box on that one. Put TNT on Apple Podcasts.
Right.
I'm gonna get to it, but it's still on SoundCloud though. SoundCloud.com/TrueNightTalk.
Go ahead and listen to that if y'all haven't listened to it. Y'all sure it's a good listen. So Will, man, what's been going on? Will, let me.
Will out here, he just working hard.
Third person Will.
Third person Will this week. That's how it is. Like I said, I'm out here working hard, teaching still, back to school in a month.
It's only Tuesday and already you third person, huh? Okay.
I'm acting brand new this week.
Hey, you been
For all
acting
of
brand
y'all,
new.
I got a beard. I got all white on. I'm
He
acting
started
holy.
that script. It's crazy.
Everything. I'm
How's the
acting
script?
brand new. I'm 3 pages in.
How many minutes you going for?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So
you got a lot more paperwork to do,
a
huh?
lot more, but it took me 30 minutes to do that. So I can do it. I'm going to condense it. And then we'll see where it goes.
Well, same concept still?
Same concept, everything.
Okay.
So, we good with that. But what's going on with you, Spoon? We're going to move on.
Man, I've been doing a lot of paperwork for real, trying to get everything right for everything.
The whole transition.
That explains nothing.
There's that paperwork for
I've been
what?
doing like paperwork trying to get the business side of things together, pretty much. Since we was on hold creatively, so.
No, creatively you're never on hold.
Well, you was on hold, man.
No.
Like, where you been?
Listen, I can't help it that the man.
The man, come on
The
now.
man.
All right,
So
look,
the
I'm
man.
gonna say what nobody want to say, man. You brought this on yourself.
Here we go.
You screwed us all over.
Word.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So you was being passive aggressive.
I told you this.
Oh, well, my
I
bad.
said this to you.
I apologize. My first time hearing about this one.
She coming hard, big fella.
We need some gunshots to this one.
It's like,
Shots fired.
it's like I don't even know you anymore. man.
It's crazy.
Nah, but we got the Level Up series out right now. Freestyle series for all the independent artists.
Saw that.
Matter of fact, shit. I was supposed to drop an episode today.
You still got time.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload it tonight.
Yeah, I was about to say you still have a lot of time.
Hey, look, but we on West Coast, so everybody sleep on the East already.
Yeah, that's cool. And when they wake up, it'll be in their face.
Yeah,
Right?
Tuesday. Every Tuesday we dropping up a new episode of Level Up. We got Sheen Frost, we got Guapo, we got Tyrek, we got Lando, we got Q. So we got a few episodes to drop, one a week. And then we start in production next month for the new season.
And it don't stop. Always working. Everybody good?
Anybody got something they need to get off their chest?
I want to know why you just came my man D Hall like that.
Yeah, that was not. You know,
trying to figure out
All right, so
what
look,
you got going
we shot
on
this
in your
episode.
life.
We shot an
All the
episode
smoke.
of Microwavable Culture with Gibby.
Okay.
April 21st.
All right, so when we shot that episode, my batteries for my camera was misplaced. I thought I left them at the studio. I couldn't find it in my bag. We get back to the studio, it's not at the studio. I still can't find it in my bag. At the end of that episode, I found my bag of batteries. And D Hall couldn't wait to call me out on that shit. It's like, nah, you fucked up. Let the people know. Like, all right, damn. We gonna do that on camera? So I guess we calling each other out now. We gonna keep each other honest in here.
That's crazy.
I
still think you're wrong. That's just my personal opinion. You know, I think you're wrong.
That's wild.
You gonna say he brought it on himself?
Hey, look, paperwork don't lie. If you get your paperwork together, then can't nobody tell you nothing.
Until it mysteriously winds up missing. Vanished.
That's why you keep a copy.
In thin air.
That's why you keep a copy.
What about my copy gone?
If you losing it, that's on you.
Listen.
Keep two copies.
Yeah, listen.
You are something else.
Something
You know
else.
that?
Something else.
You are a piece of work.
You probably still eating at Papa John's too, huh?
I'm not. I never in my
Which
life.
leads us to that next discussion.
Hold on. Did y'all get your free pizza though?
Look at Scotty.
This man right here.
Look at it's no shame.
Nah, not when it's free.
I'm about to say, nah, I ain't got no shame.
no.
Never in my life I ate at Papa John's.
It's
not that bad.
Not at all.
Really good.
That's what I hear.
Great crust.
It's the garlic sauce.
That's what I hear.
It's gotta be.
I'm saying the complimentary garlic sauce in the box, man. That is
Stop
something
playing.
special.
Definitely. Scott, you got to speak into the mic, good brother.
Hey, look, my
There you
bad. The garlic sauce in the box.
There you go.
Come free with the pizza. It's
So,
delicious.
They said that he felt pressure to. For anybody out there that don't know, the CEO, what's his name? Shatner, John Shatner. I think his name. I don't know his nationality or nothing. But he's been the face of Papa John's for a while. He's been the face of the NFL for a while as well. You know, the official spokesperson for Papa John's for the NFL. Got hit with the axe. Why? Because he said the N-word.
I mean, once you associate him with the NFL and all the background work with that, I mean, can you really be surprised?
That's where it should have stopped.
I mean, real talk. But I mean, at the end of the day, you don't know what these people say at their crib anyway.
Hey, they say
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
I got this guy in my shop. I know he say it. I be like, you better not say that shit around me though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see why we get bent out of shape now when people show their true colors. You know what I'm saying? It's 2018. Like people, come on. Like people, we get bent out of shape when you say, "Oh, he said the N-word." We been through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we been through that. Like white people been saying that shit in their house for 50 plus years, and now they just coming out saying it, and we acting surprised. You know what I'm saying?
The nerve of them.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, they did invent the word.
It's their word.
It's their word. So it's
Fuck that. They took all our stuff. We taking some stuff back. Stop appropriating the culture.
So that's the one thing we gonna take back. The
Take
word.
back that
We
word.
gonna take
Everything
back.
out of everything that I took, we gonna take the word back.
That's ours now.
Come on, man. Like,
You can't have it.
so right.
Childish.
come on, man.
We taking the word back. But I told Will, I said, listen, they want to say it in public, pay for it. Like a swear jar. Drop. I want to say the N-word for about an hour. How much is it? That's
Come on.
$200.
Give me money.
For you to say it for hours.
But see, then again, I'm under the impression like I say the word. So when I'm gonna get bent out of shape with, you know what I'm saying?
When somebody else says
When somebody else said, when you hear a rap song and every other word is that word. You know what I'm saying? And what are these white folks listening to? The rap music. You know what I'm saying? So of course they gonna think it's cool because you know what I'm saying, we saying it. You know what I mean, like, what you getting bent out of shape for? You said, well, not technically you, but I mean,
you can't be ahead of a corporate company though.
Why not?
Sitting in the boardroom.
Why not?
Talking about these niggas.
Why not? Well, because a lot of CEOs may do it though.
That's what I'm saying.
Closed doors.
He just got caught.
Keep that shit in the crib. Keep it in the crib.
He just got caught.
Well, see, you keep it in the crib, and eventually it's gonna come outside. You mean to tell me this is his first time ever saying it? Nah, me, I really didn't care. I mean, listen, man, he making millions. He's out of a job. He'll find somewhere else to make his millions somewhere. Like
they say he stepped down. I'm sure he's still getting paid from
yeah,
something.
he's still getting paid. Yeah, come on now.
He's still part of it.
Nah, he's still getting a check. But it's funny that you say that though, Scott, about people getting bent out of shape. Dear White People. The one episode, have y'all seen it by the way?
Yeah, I watched Dear White People.
I don't think I saw
and
that.
And the episode when they was at the club, they was at the
house party.
The house party.
Future came on.
And I don't know what nationality the dude was, and he started saying the N-word. Dude was looking at Reggie, was looking at him like, yo, man, you can't say that word. My man was like, why, man? He says this in a song. Why can't I say it? He's like, yeah, you can't say it. But I don't feel that way. It's a song. Like, if he could say it in a song, why can't I say it? So I definitely understood where he was coming from.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, and it's just like you said, everything you do at home eventually comes outside. Like when your mama whooped your ass, she whooped your ass first in the house. And then you did something wrong, she whooped your ass outside. So everybody saw it. So, I mean, shit.
Facts.
Shit happens, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just happened to get caught. You know, I don't think it's a reason to stop shopping at Papa John's because they got some good-ass pizza. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some really good-ass pizza. And they got some great deals. I don't know if y'all check their website. They got some great deals, and they send out some great coupons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should really check that out. That's just like the H&M thing. It's just like the H&M thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exploitation.
Oh, yeah.
Why
I gotta, shop at a different place? You know what I'm saying? When they jeans fit me amazingly.
Right. And it's cheap.
And you can't get mad at the company because the son's mom exploited him for
exactly.
a check.
He's a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can't sign off on that.
Right. But somebody could have said, you know what? That's probably gonna get some backlash from this. Maybe we shouldn't do this, ma'am. Nah, I do it anyway.
Hindsight is always 20/20.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you tired of not feeling so fresh?
Yeah.
Do you go to the shower, get out, and still feel not so fresh?
Yeah.
Well, get new underarms, motherfucker. Something wrong.
So back to that Papa John's though. That's crazy to me that he said a word and all of a sudden his face off of all the marketing, all of that. That's all it took. Even though a year ago, this man was complaining about players kneeling, saying that affected their sales.
His revenue stream.
So, yeah, his revenue stream.
It all boils down to money.
It does all boil down to money.
But what you was getting at, Will?
It's just crazy that it just took that for him to say the N-word for all of this to just stop for him. All his work, I guess, all his hard work.
That's because people is soft. That's really what it is. People is soft.
Preach.
Like, you know what I'm saying? One little thing and everybody feelings hurt. Why? Like, it don't make no sense to me.
It's the internet. Let's blame it all on the internet.
It is the internet.
I mean,
if they see your feelings hurt, their feelings are going to get hurt.
I mean, I feel you, but I mean, at the end of the day, like,
next week ain't nobody talking about this.
Seriously, like, honestly speaking,
we're going to be at Papa John's next week.
I'm probably going to go to Papa John's tonight. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be so honest with you.
It's cheap.
It's good,
the
and it got
sauce.
some great deals, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, hey, look,
the website.
TheBenBros.com. We're like, stop plugging their asses.
Look, I'm saying, after you go to TheBenBros.com, go to Papa John's.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
nah, we ain't doing that.
Right there.
Don't go
to
we ain't doing that. DymeDigital.com.
Well, listen,
TrueNightTalk, microwave with culture.
but now Scott is on to something there though. A lot of people are soft out here, and it seems like it's a us versus the others versus the suits. That's what I'm gonna say. Us versus the suits. So
he wrote that down in his book.
So when they do, I didn't. Yeah. So when they do something, we want to magnify because they always getting us for something. Where it's kind of like, man, we can let that slide. Like, I mean, you said, we know you said, you said. I mean, you can have that one. I mean, a lot of people do it because if you say it, how you gonna get mad at a person that's always around you, that's not the same demographic as you? How you gonna get mad at him for saying it? Stop saying it then.
Exactly. I got a boy back home. Dude is white.
Right.
He grew up with us, and he says it all the time.
Religiously.
Like,
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
Wakes up saying it.
He says it like the. Like that's how often he said. Like he says it so much that we be like, heck man, like chill out, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he says it so much, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool for him to say it,
Right.
But when you know what I'm saying, the regular guy down the street, white guy down the street says it, we get
offended.
up in arms. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
oh, they not allowed to say it.
Right.
So we picking and choosing when it's cool to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it gotta be straight across the board. That's why I don't get bent out of shape about it, because I say it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like there's somebody in my phone saved under that. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, I'm being perfectly honest about it. Like they saved under my phone is that. And they will be called that every time I see them. You know what I'm saying? So I say it so much, why I'm gonna get bent out of shape? Because, you know what I'm saying, words are they're just words. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the B word. If it was some other word, but it's all in what you put to the meaning of it. You know what I'm saying?
Super facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's man, just get over yourself.
The bottom line is this: don't enter my space, don't touch me, and we good.
I mean, I feel you on that.
I agree.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
That sounded real hostile, but all right.
Hey.
Heck, New York. All right.
Yeah. Brownsville, stand up.
In Brooklyn, what's up?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Shout out to Brownsville, stand up. Kentucky, Memphis.
Man said Kentucky. We don't claim that around here, man.
Damn.
You got a whole Kentucky hoodie. You went to the University of Kentucky.
Yeah, but we claiming Memphis here, man. That's because I went to school somewhere.
I'm just saying.
I went to school at City too. I ain't claiming City.
But you in Dago, you'll claim Dago before you claim Kentucky.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
That's
You was probably running
That's
more
rough.
women in Kentucky.
Damn.
than
What were they doing to you in
City.
Kentucky?
Yeah.
Some get out shit.
Oh,
I believe it.
Okay.
I
Come on,
believe
man.
it.
It's Kentucky.
that makes
that
sense.
sounds about right.
Yeah, say less.
I've never been there, but that sounds like what they do.
And the way you drinking that water brought back some frantic memories. My bad, Will. I didn't even mean to do that.
Traumatic.
Man.
We ain't got no tea around here.
Thank you.
Another thing I would like to get into. It's gonna be sports, but it's T.O. real quick. So a lot of people upset that T.O. does not want to be at the ceremony of him going to the Hall of Fame. I'm not mad at him. You know why? Because his numbers is second to none. Well, Jerry Rice, but come on, man. Jerry Rice had like 22,000 receiving yards. Like, what? The next closest person I think is either Randy Moss or T.O., and they got 15,000. Cut it out. So, T.O. was supposed to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, I think, that year with Marvin Harrison. He didn't get in, but they kept him out because he called Donovan McNabb a punk. He called Jeff Garcia back in the day. Oh, you like a little gay a little bit. You know, I'm not a locker room guy. You know, maybe he was very combative in the locker room. Not once has he been arrested. Not once has he even had a public intoxication incident. Never got caught peeing on the dog, chasing cats in his car. None of that. Roll with
What
me.
the fuck?
Roll with me. What I'm saying is T.O. kept a clean slate. So for him not to be inducted in the Hall of Fame as the first ballot Hall of Famer,
He said peeing on a dog.
peeing on a dog.
Every episode, something about peeing.
Nah, not the first episode. Not the first episode. But to piggyback off of what Scott said earlier, a lot of people are soft, and a lot of people will put feelings in the way of business. Well, if we making tens of millions of dollars together, you take my girl, I'm gonna stop making money with you because you took my woman. I could buy another woman. Let's get this money.
Not buy one.
Buy
Jesus
one.
Christ.
Build.
Where are we?
Build, buy, or
Lord
bring.
have mercy.
Build, buy, or bring. But I'm saying, and it's just, the man was great on the field. First ballot Hall of Fame is what he should have been. And I just get mad at the sports analysis. Like, I think Michael Irvin may have said something. Yeah, you know, I think T.O., I think he's wrong for this. I think he's making it all about himself. Just
Not Michael Irvin though.
Yeah.
Not the cokehead.
Yeah.
Like let's be real about some things, right? So I looked this up when it happened. So apparently the criteria getting into the Hall of Fame, nothing on outside of the field
Nothing.
was supposed to
At all.
influence. You know what I'm
At
saying? What went on in going into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
So like you just said, he never had nothing going on outside. He
At all.
never, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, Ocho Cinco headbutting the chick
Right.
on the field.
He did that.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like Randy Moss, you know what I'm saying, getting caught with weed. You know what I mean? He wasn't like none of these people. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Michael Irvin used cocaine. LT he used cocaine too.
He used everything.
You know what I'm saying? He was
out there.
He was a drug.
He was that guy.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, he was that guy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But he did all these things. But he didn't do all these things. But you kept him out for what? And if he don't want to come, I support him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't come neither.
He feels snubbed. It's not one thing. I'm getting in. A lot of people get in, but being the first ballot, first time up on that docket and actually getting in, like that's a hard thing to do. Like, yeah, nobody want to wait 7 years. You made it to the hall, but you waited 7 years. Like that's watered down a little bit. Self-made though. A lot of people upset about how people are self-made nowadays. I was reading something about Kylie Jenner said that her self-made ain't the next man's self-made. And I kind of
she right.
Low key she is right though, because it's kind of like, okay, all of us get it from the ground up, right? We all self-made, so we have accumulated upward of $60 million collectively, self-made. But your mama's wealthy, your sisters are wealthy. Not saying that you had a silver spoon in your mouth. Or maybe you did.
She did, yeah.
She did.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like yourself. You didn't have to work as hard for your self-made because you already had the blueprint laid out for you.
That is a fact.
That's a big fact.
I can't. You can't get mad. It is what it is. And then on top of that, you still gonna sit on that throne you sitting on. So who even cares that you're not really self-made? So
I don't give a I don't care.
You know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't affect me.
Not at all. I just feel it's funny though that people.
I mean, it is different levels though.
Nah, it's definitely levels. Definitely levels.
I'm sure she never slept in her car.
Nah. She wasn't. She didn't have to experience that.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, even so, it's a lot of people that's born into money that doesn't make anything of it.
Right. This is true. So in that aspect, I look at it as there are a lot of people that are born into money and are trash. She was born into money. She did something with it. So, I mean, it depends how you look at it. Listen, she getting her coin. I'm not mad at her. She doing her thing.
Scotty's not interested.
It's not that I'm not interested. It's like, let that woman make money.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's
making her money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's situation different. Like,
she wasn't the one that wrote that article either.
Yeah, she wasn't. I mean, it's like, yo, if your situation is that you came into money and then you did something with it, then fine. If other people had to work from the bottom up, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts that.
You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just like, it's back in the gap, like when people was talking about that whole Jay-Z and Beyonce thing being the Illuminati or whatever. And I was reading this article. Well, I was reading this interview that he had. He was like, to me, it's almost like an excuse for why you're not successful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to have. It's always like when somebody's successful, it's always, oh, well, they're doing this, or they're into this. And it's like, no, motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers work for this shit. Like, you know, like, come on, man. Like, just let that woman let her make her money and you make yours. Like,
or try to make the money.
Seriously.
Yeah,
at least try. You know what I'm saying?
The name of the game.
Because I promise you, like, you feeling some type of way about her making, what they say, it's worth $900 million or something like that?
Almost at $1 billion,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everyone's just looking for an excuse.
Exactly.
That's it.
What you feeling some type of way about her being that worth that much, she is not missing a shit at night. I promise you she's not.
Oh. You know, it's TNT. It don't stop. I'm up here with the finest, the best, the number one podcast out there, 5.0 if y'all ain't know. That's on Apple Podcast. Shout out to Spoon, Will, Scott up here for being with us. You know, everything. And without y'all, it wouldn't be no me. I really appreciate y'all for this and put me on this platform.
I'm glad you fixed that because that was about to be real selfish.
I was about to be real selfish.
Without no me.
Without no
Kanye shit.
Without no me, I wouldn't be me.
It was all sentimental at first, and then all of a sudden,
without me, it wouldn't be y'all.
Whoa.
Nah.
This took a turn.
For the worst. Shout out to Ye, by the way. Didn't listen to that album.
Good.
Not even going to listen.
Y'all not going to shout out Ye?
We good on that.
Come on. Shout out
not
Ye.
today.
Nah, because
he had his episode.
We had an episode.
We not talking about Ye. We not talking about Kels. We not talking about Cosby and them calling the cops on him. We not talking about none of that.
Come on.
Did y'all see that story about the dude who called the cops on a man for fouling him during a basketball game today.
I
Oh
just
yeah, I
seen
saw
that.
the picture.
I just seen it.
I saw the picture.
I just seen it.
What's going on?
People are soft.
Every day,
That's
soft, soft.
People are soft.
Trembling Tom out there at CBS.
So
Man,
I'm assuming
he was
that
shaking too. CBS dude, he said, "Yeah, she had a coupon. It didn't work."
Like, listen, but everywhere you go, it's just somebody just filming. Like we getting everything on camera now. Everything. Like so, you see it happen so much. It's kind of like somebody around here got a camera. Somebody. So you shouldn't do what you about to do because it's a camera somewhere and you about to be looking real stupid if you do it.
Some people just don't give a shit.
That's
They don't what? They don't what? Will?
We don't give a shit.
For real. You hear Will though?
For real.
Let them know. Let them know.
Because I saw a video of them 2 white girls who called the cops on someone. They said,
Suits, white suits. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Anyway.
the white people.
them white people,
Others.
them others, called the cops on someone. They were being recorded. They said, go ahead, record us. And they didn't give a shit.
Will's comments do not reflect the
They reflect mine.
reflect the beliefs of the TNT panel. Will, you're on this one. Nah.
Everybody disappearing.
Yeah, just start vanishing. I holla. I'm out.
All right now.
It's crazy out here, man. You can't.
It's crazy. Every day.
Every day
week.
is something different. That's why it's not hard to really be. You could be successful at doing nothing. Not really. Like real talk on the gram. All you need is a camera and doing something
Did you
stupid.
see the thing Drake gave that dude Shiggy? Like
quarter mil.
Something like that. Like for the Kiki challenge. Like come on.
For making his song go number one.
It went viral though.
I mean, yeah,
It did go viral. Yeah, I mean,
shout out to Shiggy though, because Shiggy do a
Yeah, shout out to
mean
Shiggy.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
Smith. I'm
No,
not.
no,
Shiggy's
mad
from
at him.
Queens or something like that.
oh,
So
he
you
was
know,
the
shout
one
out
that
to
did
him.
Stephen A.
Yeah, he
deserved it.
Yeah. No, I bang with Shiggy.
Got his
heavy.
coin. Got his coin.
I mean, you pay marketers, right?
So he basically marketed for you.
Yep.
I mean, come on now.
It's on a whole different scale,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
about to say.
still the same.
Yeah.
You literally can just do it. Like people get paid to do reviews of other videos.
Yes.
But yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Right. And what we doing what we love to do right here.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I said to just take on, like I said, 5.0.
You ain't like that, Scotty? That bothered you?
A little bit.
Hit you where it hurts.
I don't like people that don't work.
Would you
I'm saying
would you
for-
have
for-
been all right if he would have had a hat on from the Brim Bros or
Who?
Shiggy?
Nah, because then he would have had to pay Shiggy.
Yeah, I had to pay him.
He would have had to pay him for that
Yeah, to
promotion.
pay
Shiggy, how many people you got buying a hat? I got about 50,000 people lined up to buy the Brim Bros.
I mean, if he got 50,000 people lined up, you know what I'm saying?
He kind of deserves to get paid.
How much is that ticket for the hat?
We'll slide him a check for like $50. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, hold
And
on.
a Papa John's
And a
gift card.
Some H&M jeans.
Damn.
Whole fit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Papa John's.
Hey, it's been a good year.
And it's only 7 months in, and we just started this a couple months ago.
I can't say the same.
I mean, listen, man, it's been a little tumultuous.
It's on an upswing right now,
Yeah,
but
it is. It was grim. It was grim for a little bit. It was
a
grim.
little rough.
It was rough. Funny though. Funny moments. Some funny moments.
Very funny moment.
Almost died down the steps. I didn't tell you about that one.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was a day. It was a day. I forgot what game it was. It was Houston Rockets. Golden State Warriors.
Golden State,
I'm gonna get to
man.
that. Let me talk. Woo. So we had the homie go, came back with a 12-piece salt and pep with the fried rice and chicken. I go up there. I say, yo, Scott, we got food down here, man. Come on, join me. Let's watch this game. He's like, yeah, man, got you. So I go to the galley, get hot sauce, brand new, fresh out the pack, I think. I'm walking down the stairs. Feet took off. Didn't know where they was going, but they was going somewhere my body wasn't. Boy, when I tell you I tumbled, I got up so fast, elbow throbbing, but I had to walk it off, though. I had to be a man about mine. Boy, I slid.
Pulled a Meek Mill.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible. Oh, yeah, when he fell
man.
down the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
You had
bad.
You just got to brush it off.
You had to see it from the top though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was walking behind him on the steps. Like,
So you saw all of this.
I saw all of it.
Gave
Like,
it to Jesus.
He had this cup in his hand and he had hot sauce in the other. He never let that cup go. The hot sauce went flying. I feel like if he let the cup go,
I would've been
like
all right.
he'd have been all right. Like he'd have caught the fall. But he was like all tangled up in the steps when he got done. I'm like, man, Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on, man?
I was too eager to get to the salt and peps.
Jesus Christ.
He was a humble bald guy. You know, he liked to talk stuff and made people laugh, and he killed himself over some chicken and some weak ass rice. Like, why'd he do that? Yeah, it was kind of bad. It was kind of bad, but we here now. You know, what don't kill you make you stronger. That's what they say.
I don't know about that elbow. I don't know if that elbow that's strong right now.
I don't know the elbow. Listen, I ain't
Elbow still throbbing.
Nah. I still could throw a decent. I think it was left, right. I don't know.
Don't even know anymore, man.
I don't even know. That thing was hurting for a while. I ain't gonna lie. I was over there showering, like grimacing. Jesus. In other news, my man Charlamagne getting hemmed up for some stuff he did 17 years ago. I had to, because when I sent it to you, I did not read that in his book. Spoon, correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't hear nothing about them allegations that came up in the book, did you? Because I didn't read it.
I don't know. When they said it was in his book, I was like, was it? Like,
I don't remember that.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
You had the audio book. So
yeah, I
you
did have the
ran through
audio.
it one night.
It wasn't one night. It was like a good 2-3 watches.
Okay. Yeah, it took me about a good week and a half, maybe. Good book though. Good read.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But I don't remember that being in his book.
The only thing I read in his book about him getting arrested was when him and his pops got arrested together.
That and the time,
and the time they did the
when he was
drive-by or
younger.
some
Yeah,
shit.
when he was younger.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, it was rape?
So
I think they tried to charge him with like basically like
rape.
Yeah,
because the girl at the time, who's now 32, she was 15. She had another girl with her. Said that the cops were called. Said they're trying to talk to him. They crying uncontrollably. Said one girl woke up. Some dude was trying to kiss her. Said she seen her friend over there just crying frantically. Said Charlamagne said, so he got 3 years probation for it. Said he submitted a DNA sample.
He didn't get probation for that.
He did get. They said
he got probation for supplying alcohol to a minor.
Oh well, still probation. 3 years probation for supplying alcohol to a minor.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah,
it wasn't for the rape charge. He was cleared of that when he provided DNA.
Right. So, but she brought it back up, saying that she hasn't had closure. She's feeling away. Money grab.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, like,
yeah.
I know y'all ain't want to bring up the Cosby thing, but it's just like for me, it's just like that. Like, why you wait this long time? Like, it seemed like this is the most opportune time. You know what I'm saying? Charlamagne is
okay. I was finna disagree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, with those women with Cosby, I don't think they waited for the optimal time. Like that would have been while the Cosby was still on the air.
I mean, I feel you on that one.
What?
But,
Fix your face, ho.
No.
While he was on air, that would have been a time to come at him.
I feel you on that one.
Charlamagne, yeah, this is his time. This is his time.
Charlamagne, he's definitely on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
on the come up.
Yeah,
I thought he already there.
No. He's still moving.
No, because
he ain't reached his peak yet.
I remember he was on the radio back in Philly.
You do,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he had an interview with Beanie Siegel.
I remember that. That's what got him fired.
Crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me like how these like celebrities get like hemmed up for like the randomest things. Like all of a sudden like it's a rape charge now, or this person did this, or they did that to this person. Like it's like, why didn't you say something back then? You know what I'm saying? Like
back then,
you know what I'm saying? Like
they didn't want me.
Now I'm hot.
I'm out there all on me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I've never been raped, but I'm pretty sure it's a traumatic experience. You know what I'm saying you wanna say something be done about this situation. You know, it kind of like for me it lessens the victims. You know what I'm saying? Argument when it comes to the
a lot of people
unfortunately.
Yeah.
A lot of people do play victim.
I mean, because if she really felt that way and Charlamagne was cleared through DNA,
right,
then have your fucking rape kit retested if you need that closure. That nigga probably raped somebody else. I'm serious. Like,
all right.
Well,
yeah.
Moving on.
I'm finna go to UCSD in September.
Oh, that is right. That is
big
right.
things right there.
And can't even get your phone.
I got it. I'm buzzing though. I'm buzzing like the trap line.
UCSD. I hear that.
Yeah, we in there.
Which classes you gonna be taking?
I don't know yet. What? I didn't register for class yet.
Well, I know you didn't register, but what classes do you have in mind that you're gonna take?
Anything related to what we're doing here, pretty much.
Mechanical engineering.
I'm really just trying to go there for more than anything for networking purposes.
Yeah.
Facts. That's all it's about. Networking.
Let the government pay for it.
Yeah,
True.
true.
Definitely feel you on that.
Because boy, they be. I heard some things today. They be trying to snatch. Eh? You gotta have an honorable to get the GI, which I already know. But it's like, man, you really gotta walk a straight line just to get something that you really entitled to.
You can't get it with a general?
No. Nah, dude.
Your boy
said
getting
today.
honorable now, though.
Honorable, yeah.
okay.
General.
Yeah, your boy getting honorable.
General.
All right now.
General. But not general OTA. Nah, man. You gotta. Certain circumstances though, because he told us a story about a E5. I think he did his first term honorable, second one pop, and he went and I think he got 100%
Disability?
I think he had 100% disability and the GI Bill. Because you still get to choose between 3, the GI to Montgomery, and I think it's another Montgomery or whatever. Yeah, so I learned that today while freezing my grits off. Yeah, it was
I
rough.
mean, you do got your ankles out, so
That's not why I was cold, though. I was cold yesterday, and I had Chelsea boots on. So there you go.
You sound like Kevin Hart just now.
Hey, nah, not Kevin. Oh, speaking of Kevin Hart, I'm glad you brought him up. So you know, Mike Epps don't mess with Kevin Hart at all. He said he always trying to play victim all the time. And he said, "Yo, Kevin, I don't think you that funny." And they really went at each other, and he was like, "I mean, I might have to side with Mike though on this one."
I sided with Mike.
I mean, Kevin,
When you look at it, Kevin really ain't that funny. I mean, he funny, but he ain't that funny.
He's animated.
okay.
Yeah, he's
so
very animated.
Hold on now.
Being from Philly.
All
right.
Scotty is the comedian here.
Okay, so let's chill out here. All right.
I think Kevin Hart is fucking. I think he's funny.
Kevin Hart.
Everyone's entitled to their
No,
own opinion, though.
I said he's animated.
you said he's fuck. I think Kevin Hart's funny.
Yeah, I think
That's
he's
what
funny.
you just did.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
he
I think he's
fucking funny or is
He's-
Kevin Hart just funny?
He's funny.
Fucking funny.
He's funny. His second stand-up was like I was falling out my chair, but
Really?
laughing.
I wasn't.
What was the
falling
second one?
out. Second one was.
I'm a grown little man. Was it seriously funny?
No.
Laugh on my pain. No,
Laugh-
That wasn't the second.
that was like the third one.
Seriously
the-
funny was the second one.
Nah, I'm a grown little man was funny.
Wait, what was seriously funny?
Wasn't that
What was
so?
the movie?
What now?
What
No,
now
that
was the movie?
That was
Yeah.
the movie.
I thought he had 2 movies though.
Okay, so
Shit, I don't know. He's from Philly, so
Grown Little Man.
Grown Little Man. It was the one he did in Cleveland.
what's the name of that?
Forgot. Because that's the one I didn't like. It
Okay.
was
Yeah, that's why you made the face at me.
seriously funny.
Okay.
What now? And
Laugh on my pain.
No. Laugh at my pain. Then
What
what
Now?
now?
Okay, I heard the What Now wasn't that What Now though. I heard it was like,
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
It was okay. But the second one wasn't funny. To me, it wasn't funny. It had funny moments. That's the one the say it with your chest and all that other stuff.
Was it?
It was.
I think it was funny then.
It had funny moments.
I can't
That
really,
one
I can't
was
really
funny.
recall. I just remember thinking that it was funny at the time.
Nah, at the time I was like,
But I was in a different point in my life.
I mean, I definitely get there. I definitely get there.
You had a dark cloud over your shit.
That's what like extra drug addicts say. Like that was a different point in my life, you know, smoking them sherm sticks. But
Not the Sherm sticks.
but nah, I'm gonna have to side with
Epi?
no.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to side with Kevin Hart on this one, mainly because Mike Epps has done this before, and it's always to me unwarranted. Like it's not like Cat Williams, where Cat Williams had that moment where he was just coming at everybody. You know what I'm saying no comedian was safe at all. If you stood behind a mic and tried to tell jokes, Cat Williams was talking about you at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's not like him where he goes out to, not cause problems, but, you know what I'm saying, he looks for...
Antagonize people.
He looks to antagonize. Kevin Hart really just stays in his own lane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You never hear him, you know what I'm saying, like, going back and forth with somebody or initiating, like, animosity between somebody. So, for me, I'm going to have to side with Kevin Hart on this one because Mike Epps, I think he did this about 3-4 years back.
To who?
Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Saying the same thing. He's not funny and all this other stuff. And it's almost like
Sounds like hate.
Is he
yeah,
jealous?
it sounds like
jealous?
hate. It sounds like hate. And it's like, Mike, you got the same tools that Kevin got. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts. Big stupid facts.
You've been in big movies. Kevin's been, bigger movies, but I mean, you've been in,
Everybody's eating though.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, but nobody's comfortable with their plate.
And that's the problem.
That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? I might have a burger on my plate. You got a steak, and I'm sitting there like, "Hey,
I got this.
Why he got the steak?
But
I
he
got a
got
burger."
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's
nobody
wrong with the burger?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to eat off somebody else's plate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
No, I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
she tripping.
You heard him?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, I heard him.
Oh, my bad, man. Nothing's
Nah,
wrong with the burger.
No, I understand. Listen, I understand what you're saying though, because sometimes we'll be in and out. He
I like chicken sandwiches myself.
I ain't mad. Hey, black bean burger. But I hear what you're saying.
I hear you right there.
Yeah, y'all by yourselves on that one.
Yeah,
No, it's actually
but
pretty good,
They really
man.
are. They I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, okay.
What y'all
But we
talking
would
about?
be better as a society if we would support one another. The conversation we had, what Jay-Z say, I'd be damned if I drink Belvedere.
Belvedere when Puff got Ciroc.
And I was like, I asked God, I said, yeah, but what about if you don't like Ciroc? Why
That's
would I
not the
support
point.
that? Can I get there?
I'm sorry.
Damn.
My bad.
He's so passionate over there.
So he was like, it's not the point that you don't like it. Just support me because we grew up in the struggle together. Maybe not together, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I did understand it from that standpoint.
It's
It's too much competition.
it's
Yeah, it's too much.
it's that whole crabs in the barrel type thing,
right.
and it's sad because
I'm not trying to get boiled.
okay, it's sad
I'm just
because
messing with you.
it's sad because Chris Rock was talking about this one time. He was like, it's always one black comedian at a time. If you think about it, so it was Jamie Foxx, and then it was Chris Rock, and then it was Chappelle,
Martin
and then it
Lawrence.
was-
Martin Lawrence
well,
was in there.
Martin Lawrence was in there somewhere, and then it's been Kevin Hart, but
Right.
his time is going to end,
Right.
Because they always allow one black comedian, but there's so many black comedians out there.
Who are
Did he
still
say that on
funny.
Tambourine?
I forgot where he said.
I think he said that.
No, he said this. He said this a while back.
Oh, it sounds familiar.
But even though I didn't like Tambourine,
Oh, Tambourine was terrible.
terrible.
Ugh. I never liked Chris Rock stand up though.
Terrible.
Never.
No,
Some people are
never.
more like funny like in live action, like Will Smith.
Yeah,
He's
like-
funny in a movie, but I
Yeah,
don't
nah,
want to see
he
Will
kinda
Smith
like
stand up.
sitcom.
No.
you know Will Smith tried to stand up one time.
And how'd that go?
Oh, it was terrible.
It went like the episode of The Fresh
it
Prince
was-
of Bel-Air.
It was terrible.
Remember the episode of with DL? That's exactly how it went.
Oh man, it was terrible.
Horrible.
But,
It take a different type of guy to get up there and do what they do.
but you gotta look at the I don't want to say the other side, but the flip side of it, white comedians. You got people like Jerry Seinfeld and Louis C.K. and Jim.
Norton.
No.
Oh.
Jim. I forgot his name. Galifianakis. I don't know what his name is, but you know what I'm saying. It's so many.
Galifianakis?
No, not Galifianakis. That's somebody else.
Zach
Zach
Galifianakis. Yeah,
Galifianakis.
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
But yeah, I know
You know
what
what
you
I'm
mean
saying?
by
But
that.
it's
Yeah.
so many of them, like, and they're touring the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they'll be on the same show. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll eat together, but something about us,
It's a family.
we gotta get it for ourselves and fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the mindset with us as a society. Why can't we eat at the same table without somebody feeling like they getting left? Because think about it, in every movie that there's somebody moving weight, is somebody at that table who don't like the weight that's on their plate. Somebody in that circle don't like what they're getting, but everybody is happy and everybody is eating.
But see, people don't see that. People don't see that you still getting a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It could be a lot worse out here.
it could be a lot worse.
And you're doing something you love to do. So if you want more, just be better.
Go get it.
But don't take off your man's plate. You should be elevating the next man.
And that's how I feel about this whole Kevin Hart, Mike Epps thing. It's like, even in Kevin Hart's response to him, it was like, go get it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying don't sit back and be bitter and jealous about, the success that I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Who's funnier and who's lyrical, that's all a preference thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all your opinion.
Right.
Hey, the market do have a voice in it though.
The who?
The market decides.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, we talking about just on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all your preference. You know what I'm saying? But work ethic is something different. You know what I'm saying? People can't judge your work. Like, people can't, you know what I'm saying?
You can't teach your work ethic,
dictate
like,
your work ethic.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Work harder. That's basically it.
It's Darren Hall, the humble Darren Hall. They didn't put the saddle on my back and rode me all the way to El Paso. But I'm back now. And I'm up here doing my thing. Shout out to Spoon, Will, Scott. It's always love, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming through. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself today.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Anything you got to say before we get up off here?
Joe Scott, check out thebrimbros.com. That's thebrimbros.com. Promo code Scotty91. Check us out.
And there you have it. That's TNT, and we out.